All right, being able to discern what the scriptures is talking about, man. To the young man, all right, because before we walk up to the truth, and we're young men, all right, and the Most High blessed us to be able to understand and know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven, man. Everything that's revealed at this time, all right.
And to perceive the words of understanding.
God.
All right, I'm gonna keep reading. This verse 5. A wise man will hear and will increase learning.
Yeah, a wise man will hear and increase learning. All right.
And the man of understanding shall attain unto wise counsel.
Yeah, and a man of understanding will attain unto wise counsels.
What does it mean to attain?
To adhere
to reach, to be able to grasp.
That's why a lot of times when you explain something, people say, "Oh, I get it." You attained it.
Right. Attain and gain are one and the same, man. They're like synonyms. Attain and gain are like synonyms. Okay.
Unto wise counsels, and there's a lot of counsels going on.
There was a lot of wise counsel this week, man.
Yeah.
And it was so wise, I got cursed out by myself. And it really is not, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, it's not a hard thing to get, man. You know. Verse 6. To understand a proverb and the interpretation, the words of the wise.
Hey, to understand a proverb and the interpretation.
What's a proverb? A proverb is a parable. A proverb is a riddle. A proverb is these parables.
You know, deep dark saying, man.
Yeah, it's like I was telling this brother before these brothers showed up. I said, hey, look, you know, if I tell you that, you know, we're detectives and we're at a crime scene, and you just pulled up, and I say, okay, look, man, we got a man in a suit lying dead next to a green rock. Who is he and how did he die? He'd be like, his brother was like Superman, Kryptonite. You know, so you know, you only know unless you're told and taught these things. You know what I'm saying? Like. You need to attain unto wise counsels, man. Understand these proverbs, man. This is the whole point of you know, fasting, man. Of prayer and fasting and making supplication unto the Most High and praying your prayer, man. You know that when we sing the Shema prayer, that resonates our pineal gland to help remove metals from our pineal gland. When we speak in our holy tongue and when we sing the psalms in our holy tongue, when our holy tongue is spoken and sung, like Elder Ramlad showed us in the Passover videos, that actually resonates to free metals from our pineal glands to decalcify, man. Ain't the Most High a trip, man? Verse 7, verse 6. To understand the proverb and the interpretation, the words of the wise and their dark sayings. The dark sayings. Aren't we getting to that point? Go ahead, bro. Okay.
Sirach 39:3. He will seek out the secrets of great sentences and be conversant in dark parables.
Right. We're conversing in the dark parables, man. Things that are mysteries, man. We speak a mystery, man. We speak a mystery. To say that your enemies is anyone of Israel, to say that your enemies are anyone of Israel, is right up there with John 3:16 that, you know, the white man can make it, but you cannot make it. When we had our council today in that living room, hey, brothers were enemies, man, because you know, hey, their lives are on the line, man. Brothers were enemies to each other because of not seeing eye to eye in their conduct, man. Not only with doctrine, but how they conduct themselves in the Passover, man. So, you know, depending on what these other guys do, if they're really sincere, then it'll be known and shown and proven, and then they may or may not come back to the camp. You know? And that's the other thing, man, with the elders being brought into it, the elders could just be like, hey, no, they can't come back into the camp. And if I bring him into the camp against the elders' will, guess what? This whole camp is destroyed. Just like those dumbasses in Miami, man. So it's a very serious thing, man. Go ahead.
Verse 4. He shall serve among great men and appear before princes. He will travel through strange countries, for he have tried the good and the evil among men.
Right. So we're supposed to try the good and the evil among men. We're supposed to try good and evil among men. That's why it says, you shall know them by their fruits. A good tree bringeth forth good fruit, and an evil tree bringeth forth evil fruit. One bad apple spoils the whole bunch, right? So just because it says bless them that curse you, or because it says your enemies, or it says forgive them 70 times 7, that's talking about brothers, man. That's talking about brothers who are the same mind. It's not talking about just any old everybody. How's it going, man? It's not talking about just any old everybody. Yahushua only cares about his body, man. The Most High only cares about Yahushua's body, man. That's why it was prophesied in Psalms that his body would not see corruption. Meaning what? That it wouldn't decay. His body went to the brink right before, the second a minute. If it would have passed, there would have been no way for it to regenerate. Those cells, they stay alive for that 2.5, 3 days, man. That's why he was back up and around, man. His body was regenerated, man. But people really don't even believe that, man.
Yeah, hey, it's like I was having a little side conversation with this brother, but you was talking about the body of Yahushua. It's the spirit, because I was reading that earlier in the week, and it dawned on me, in this kingdom, Esau take all your damn organs and shit when you die. Right? But Jews, our custom is we keep the body whole. And
go ahead. I think you're gonna say what I'm gonna say.
So when you keep the body whole, all the organs intact and whatnot, right? When a lady had a child in what was that? Elisha. It was either Elisha or Elijah, I believe. That I think it was Elisha that breathed on the child that was already dead, but the spirit came back and whatnot. But if they would have did an autopsy and all that, the body's not whole, man. There's pieces missing, man. So how's the Most High? I mean, he could, but why would he put a spirit into a body where you ain't got no heart, no lungs, no so on and so forth?
Empty vessel.
Exactly, man. But I was just thinking about that, like the difference between how we would bury the dead and how Esau buries the dead. But you leave all the organs in there. That's a spiritual thing. But to take all the organs out and whatnot, that's kind of like Esau being an asshole. What if the Most High, he could revive somebody who's been dead 2 days, 3 days, 4 days? It don't matter. The Most High, Lazarus, the Most High can do what he wants. But Esau tries to make that null and void, which that's impossible, by taking organs out of people, man.
I was gonna say the Passover lamb, man. You leave it with all the pertinence thereof, man. You look that word pertinence up, it means entrails, the organs. Yahushua, he kept all his organs intact, man. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, you're supposed to make your body a living sacrifice too. Keep your organs intact, man. However, when you go talking about if your eye and your foot offend thee, and then you go to the scripture where it says mortify your members, it's talking about the body. Because Taz about he constantly reads the scriptures, so he has precepts on at the snap of at the crack of a whip, so to speak. He's sharp like that. But it doesn't matter if you got a strong precept puller or someone who's been in the camp for this long and they've done this much for the brotherhood. And then they think that buys them the opportunity to be a nigger.
Ticket on the cherry.
Yeah, man, come on, man. You got to endure to the end, man. And then the scriptures even say in the epistles that we endure all things for the elect's sakes. So we go through all this for the sakes of the elect, man. Because we might not be the elect. You know, face it. We don't know that. However, because we don't know that, does that mean that we're gonna not make our calling of election sure? Hey, I want to find out where this purpose is gonna lead me, man. I hope it's on a chariot. But I want to find out, man. If I wasn't concerned with that, then I would be in the world like everyone else, man. Continuing the shit that I did from a child, man. Continuing in folly, collecting fucking Transformers, trying to get on internet teams for MMORPGs, and, you know, all kinds of MOBA games and all kinds of shit like that. Man, come on, man. Come on, man. Hey, once you find out you're a Jake and you're not gonna win shit, it kind of makes everything that much easier to not go back to. It's like, man, I know I'm a Jake. How am I gonna turn around and try and prosper in a world that I know I'm not gonna make it?
That's why I never played video games, because I was never good at the shit. You know, like my cousins, man, they was like, how do y'all know this shit, man? How can you, like, how you, I just couldn't get the shit, man. Like, video games, you know, but, you know,
right,
it's crazy, man.
Hey, and even with video games, man, you know, my whole spirit with study was, you know, there's the video game out there, man. Brothers know about it. You know, I'll divulge a little information about my past. It's called World of Warcraft, right? Well, that community is known that game is so addicting. The demons in that game, I'm not gonna go too deep into it, man, but you know, I studied how to play the game for 2 weeks before even playing the game. I'm going through the book, you know, learning how to move my character, how to progress between this level and that level, where to be and what to do, trying to navigate my course in that shit. Before even fucking playing the game, man, I'm learning the book. You know, and that was something that my father told me that always stuck with me. One of the very few things he ever told me that made sense was, son, the answer is always in the book. Because I'd go to him with my homework questions to be like, you're asking me for? I don't know what the fuck you're studying. The answer's in your book. You know, and at the same time, he's going to school doing algebra and pre-cal and all this other shit to be a journeyman electrician. So I'm seeing him, I'm like, fuck it, he's right. You know, so when I see the elders, guess what, man? Guess what they say? The answer's in the book, man. The answer's always in the book. Everything comes with the manual, right?
And what do they call the Bible?
The book.
Basic instructions
before leaving Earth.
The really proverb,
right,
you know?
Basic instructions before leaving Earth, man. This is the book, man. This is the manual. That's all Bible means, is the book. This book. This is the holy book, the sacred book. The book, the separate book. The book that none shall want its mate, man. No doctrine will be able to mate itself with this. Not the Quran, not any
Book of the Dead,
Egyptian Book of the Dead. None of that shit can equate to this book, man. To the truth and the body of Yahweh Shai, man. With every organ in it. You need every organ in it. You know? So don't get the organs and the members of like your eye and your finger. That's two totally different things going on right there, man. You need your organs. But you can live without a hand. You can live without a foot. There's no organs in those things. Your organs are all right here. This is like the cockpit, man. You know, you got your cockpit, you got your engine and your thrusters, and you know, compare it to an airplane, you compare it to a tank, an automobile, whatever you want to call it, man. We're a machine. The car will still work without a roof. The car will work without doors. The car will work without bumpers and a hood. Fuck, it'll even work without an exhaust and a tailpipe, man. It's just gonna sound weird as fuck. Open headers. You know? It's gonna sound weird as shit. Hey, like them smokers that get the holes to the you know that singing cowboy out in New York. Don't smoke tobacco. You know? Yeah. You know, man, so come on, man. Don't overcomplicate the simplicity, man. It's very simple, man. It's very simple. You got more on the preset? We need to get you a bigger coat.
Hey, this brother just told me to look at this dude's shirt. Fat ass Edomite walked by in a bright orange shirt,
Right, love handles everywhere.
and it said running sucks. Motherfucker, that's why you gotta go to slavery, man.
Hey, the scriptures say that know ye not that we all run in the race.
Yeah.
Hey, and they ain't cut from the same cloth, man. They ain't made for the battle, man. You said running sucks. It ain't in the Edomite spirit to run for anything, man.